Such a foolish reason, I'm afraid. I just wanted to kiss you.
And there's a song there that's coming from, from inside me.
Louise, she just wasn't thinking when she climbed into his bed. She only wanted to lie beside him. To hell with his best friend. She woke him up and she whispered, but the answer wasn't good. Whatever made you think I would ever love you, even if I could. Louise, you can't be anybody's friend. I love you till I'm dead. Not even if she likes the way you dance. Louise never heard about puppy love, 'cause they don't know that term in France. She came from across the country just to stare into her phone. She came to the same apartment. She only wanted to be left alone. And she could catch anybody's attention, but it never won her friends. And love could kick you out on the streets, but it never paid your rent. You can't be anybody's friend. I love you till I'm dead. Not even if she likes the way you dance. Louise never heard about puppy love, 'cause they don't know that term in France. March into the war to serve with defeat. They were younger than me. Guns poke through the trees, death on a limb. They were aiming at him, and when the bullets came, he didn't duck. funny how you could find yourself alone with someone else in an ideal situation, without a shred of good intentions between you, much less a decent explanation. I couldn't tell you why she summoned me. Sometimes you get lucky, you think that you were someone else. I can't remember what she said. Was she trying to tell me something? Or talking to herself? Go upstairs, don't close the door. Why don't you give her what she's asking for? Spill the drink onto the bed. That's just between her and her friend. But it made it hard to sleep till her head felt even worse. And I hope that she felt miserable when it was time to go to work. Her and her friend just did it as revenge. So any excess pain you feel isn't any consequence. But don't feel bad, cause you didn't stand a chance. You can make a hasty exit, that's how they handle it in France. Little consolation, even if you always knew it. So any nasty things I say are purely therapeutic. Go upstairs, don't close the door. Why don't you give her what she's asking for? Spill the drink onto the bed. That's just between her and her friend. Close the door, leave on the light, and kiss her for a little while. Liquor soaked into the sheets. She said it's getting late, you better leave.
I'm not budging until you tell me why.
Please, go.
Not until you can look me straight in the eye and tell me you want me to tell you.
Go away and never come back again.
Go away. Please, go away. Go away. Please, go away. Go away. Go away.
who's, the whys, the whens, the hows, the wheres. But who really cares if it was all in my mind? If it was all in my mind to begin with. If it was all in my mind. If it was all in my mind to begin with. Bent over and knowing that it was the last time. You know the end is near, but she only lets you fuck out there. When she finally came, even though she faked it, it was much appreciated. At least she had the decency try to make it sound that she thought I liked. But it's alright, cause it was all in my mind. Cause it was all in my mind to begin with. Cause it was all in my mind. Cause it was all in my mind to begin with. Sell you by the ton, oh man.